Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Bonsoir tout le monde et bienvenue. Once again, it's time for the AREG Net, the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. This is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu, Victor Al or VA3 CJZ, opening the Amateur Radio Exchange Group for Wednesday, August 12th, 2026. My name is Chuck, and my station is located in Hamilton, Ontario, at the western tip of Lake Ontario. And this is week 1717, or 1,717 weeks for the AREG. And we meet here every Wednesday from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern Time here on 146.430 megahertz FM simplex. And since this is a simplex net, not everyone will be able to hear everyone else. So I also live stream this net on YouTube so people who tune in will be able to hear stations that they can't hear on their radio, hear how they sound on the air, see their signal strength, as well as see my station layout. Just type my call into the YouTube search bar, again, VA3CJZ, and click on the live button. Or alternatively, you could look for tonight's title, AREG Week 1717. And this net is open to anyone with a valid amateur license. With that, I'd like you to ask to please give a 1 second delay between transmissions to allow others to break in. And with that, I'd like to see if we have any time sensitive portables, priority traffic who would like to check in, or one and done in and out. Please come now.
Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November.
Hey, number one with a bullet. Victor Echo 3, Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in.
Thanks, Chuck. Just heading home from work. I will be at the home base and joining you as soon as I can, but I'm dirty and greasy and I gotta get myself cleaned up first, so I will be there as soon as I can.
Oh, dirty and greasy. That's my middle names. Back in the 80s, anyways. Yes. Okay. I understand, Matt. Thank you so much for checking in uh, from the mobile, and we'll uh, we'll have you check back in when you get home and settled in. All right.
I'm looking forward to it. Thanks a lot, and we'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay. Very good, Matt. Before I take general check-ins, I'd like to point out that I added a question for this evening on the YouTube stream. And that is, have you ever met someone famous? Uh, or what was the question again here? Uh, the question for tonight, have you ever met a famous person or persons? So think about it and let me know. I see Wade has checked in on YouTube as well as Wayne, VA3FMB. So good evening and welcome. With that, let's open up the net to anyone and everyone with a valid amateur license. Please come now.
BA3 VJC, downtown Ricky.
VA3 NCA.
The VA3BT.
VA3 IMW.
All right. I've got four. I might have missed someone here. I've got VJC, NCA, Bravo Tango, India Mike Whiskey. Did I miss anyone? All right. Let's go to the north end and say hello to Richard, VA3 VJC.
Good day, mates, and fellow radio operators. What can I say? I'm feeling a little bit better. My legs are still 10 times as big as they should be. starting to weep, but it's called cellulitis, and I'm under the, have it under control, sort of, with the help of general practitioner and Hamilton General Hospital. I feel great.
So, do you have your own room there reserved, Richard? Just kidding.
Well, I think my last reservation was 5 West, room 4. I remember that place. I drove them nuts. I pushed my button all the time. More ice, more ice.
It's funny you say that, Richard. I got a phone call the other morning from, well, the call ID said St. Joe's West 5th, and I'm like, what? Who the hell? Why are they calling me? I've been crazy for a long time. What's going on? Turns out it was the lung uh, respiratory thing that they have there. Anyways, uh, yeah, at the West 5th. That was funny coming up.
I did that at St. Joe's at 10 o'clock at night. I went for one of those CT scans for this lung nodule, keep an eye on program sort of thing. I guess they're screening for maybe lung cancer or other disastrous ways to drop dead.
Ah, yeah, yeah. Very good, very good. Okay, Richard. Well, I say this all the time, but you know, you got to look after yourself and don't put things off like that. I am also notorious for putting off medical issues, but uh, but when it's serious there, I don't mess around. Okay. Uh, Anything else, Richard, to add before we move along? Have you met anyone famous?
Years ago, the group and I, we call ourselves the Flies. Uh, you know, we went to Dayton, Ohio in a Cessna 210, and my buddy met, and got his toes stepped on by Jimmy Stewart in the elevator. And I looked up, and he's a tall man. I just said, nervous. Good day, sir. Hello. His funny voice.
Ah, Jimmy. Wow, that's when was that? Was I even born then?
It was in the 70s, I believe. We went down to Dayton, Ohio, and that little guy from Bob Black Sheep, the actor, supposed to be flying one of those planes with the funny wings. He was going to do a touch and go. Of course, he had a co-pilot, probably. Anyway, it was interesting. Nice place.
Oh, very good, very good. And thank you for the great audio tonight, Richard. Sounding good. And uh, yeah. So okay. Well, thanks, Richard. If you got anything else, please feel free to check back in. Just break in, and we'll take you. And that goes for everyone. Once you check in, doesn't mean that's it. You can always comment. And before I carry on, I'd like to congratulate our newly minted ham, Dale. His new call sign is, what is it? VA3 Fox Mike. Oh no, that's sorry, that's Wayne. Wayne B. Sorry. Dale has VA3 RFI Romeo Fox India. That's a cool call sign. Very good, very good. Congratulations, finally. So now I can add you to the log, Dale, and I will do that right now. And then let's bring in Wade, VA3NCA.
VA3CJZ, VA3NCA. Good evening, Chuck, and good evening to everybody on net. Congratulations, Dale, as well. You picked a good call sign there. Let's see what's been going on. I did make it out to the campus today, halfway through my ride for the ice cream social. They have that every summer, and so I managed to swing by there, pick up a little ice cream thing and say hi to a few people before I went back out for my ride. Speaking of that ride, I cracked 1,000 kilometers today, so I hit 1,020, 22, I guess, whatever the computer there says. So on my way to the 1,800, so I think I should be able to get enough kilometers in the bank that by the time I go back to work on Monday, I can get the rest done on weekends and evenings. So it's working out all right. I've had a few mechanical issues. I broke a spoke for the first time ever on my bike, so managed to get it all fixed up though at Freewheel Cycle. They fit me in to restring the spoke on my rear tire and got me back on the road quickly. So that was very nice of them to be able to fit me in at the last minute. So then a couple of tire flats and the usual thing, but other than that, touch wood, things are going so far so good. Back to you there, Chuck.
Oh, okay. So you cracked 1,000, and I'm not sure. Did you say your goal was 1,800? And what's the final day to achieve that?
The official goal is 1750. My kind of stretch idea that I'm aiming for is 1800. And that's for the calendar month of August. So I've got until the 31st of August. I'm off right now, so I can do 4 or 5 hour rides a day to put kilometers in the bank. Monday I go back to work, and I won't have that luxury. So I'll be stuck with weekends and evenings to chip away at whatever's left. But my plan had always been to try and aim for approximately 100 kilometers a day. And I've more or less done that. Some days a little more, some days a little less, which has got me to the just over 1,000 today. So the spoke lost me a full day. So,
Oh, wow.
but that was probably all right for a rest day, anyways.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that. Um, that's weird. So okay, very good. You're lucky we've got 31 days in the month. Otherwise, every at this point, I'm sure every day, every run's going to count. So very good, Wade. All right, before I pick up Albert, I want to say good evening to Alvaro from Las Vegas, KB2, Uniform Echo Whiskey. Good evening, Alvaro. Um, Buenas noches, I think it is. So anyways, let's bring in VA3 BT.
Hey, good evening, Chuck, and everybody on frequency. It's nice to check in here, RF, finally, instead of being up in Barrie doing the YouTuber thing. There's not much on my end here, just, setting up the new job there. Hopefully get going with that one there soon. Other than that, I'm actually going to Barrie tomorrow morning for a day, just to clean out the remaining furniture and stuff that's in the condo, and hand over the keys to the owner and say adios and run from there. But yeah, not much on my end here, just plugging away at work here and getting a little more radio time. But anyways, we'll hand it back over to you there, Chuck, VA3BT.
Oh, very good, very good. So you still haven't handed the keys over. Okay, very good. Well, hopefully, when you guys start digging over there for your foundations and that, you don't find any woolly mammoth bones or anything like that. That will slow you down. So, anyways, before you go, I forgot to ask Wade though, if he's ever met a famous person. But how about you, Albert?
Yeah, me, myself, and I. Not really, unless you're talking about sports, but actors, no, no.
It doesn't have to be an actor. Geez, let me start first by saying I've been blessed. I've traveled a lot over the years in my younger days, and I met a lot of people. And when I settled back into Hamilton, I actually met Tommy Chong and Gordie Howe. And also, high on my list during my Carney days, I was fortunate to have Prince Charles get on my ride with his two security guards. It was the swing ride, and he came on there and had a ride, and very pleasant. And so yeah, and of course I've seen many more. I worked at the Royal Canal Hotel, and so I think I've met pretty much every CFL team uh, that came to Hamilton, stayed at the Connaught. I know the Bombers. I met a lot of the Bombers. But yeah, very fortunate. Very good, Albert. Uh, Prince Albert. There you go. Anything else to add there, Albert?
No, just like I said, I'm just glad to be working close to home here, and like I said, get at least get a little more radio time, and a little more time on my hands now, so it's good. Getting home early, so I don't know what to do with myself. Other than that, we'll be listening along to the net there, Chuck, of VA3PT.
Okay, very good, Albert. So nice to hear you on the radio for a change. Welcome back. Before I pick up Mac, I want to say a shout out to Eddie in Japan. Good morning, Eddie. Juliet 3, Fox November, Mike, welcome back. I hope things are going well with you. I guess you're getting ready to go to work this morning, but thank you for checking in. Okay, with that, let's bring in Mac of VA3IMW.
Good evening, Chuck, and all on that. Interesting question, and it gives you a pause for thinking. Late 80s, or sorry, late 70s, early 80s, working at the Hamilton Airport for a little bit there.
Right.
I
Yeah.
had the opportunity to meet several politicians.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember one particular event where we were fueling the DC-9 on the ramp, and the fuel gauges under wing were erroring, and we actually overfilled the left wing tank, and it started to overflow from the wingtip. That was a
Oopsie.
little bit exciting. So we had the airport fire department come out, and foam was laid down, and all kinds of other remediation stuff was done. And I guess Air Canada had a little egg on its face because the underwing fuel gauges, they record fuel in pounds, right? So you get a fuel order from the captain, and he tells you, I want so many pounds in the center tank, so many pounds on the left and right tanks. And when those gauges malfunction,
Hmm.
you just have no idea what's in those tanks. Anyways, that was fun. Other than that, there used to be a pub down just off of Centennial Parkway that used to feature a hockey theme. I don't remember what it's called, but I do recall that they would bring in hockey stars from the earlier eras, and you'd get a chance to bring in a puck or a pitcher, and you could get signings and stuff like that done. So I had an opportunity to meet some let's call them royalty of Canadian hockey.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, that's about as far as I go. Other than brushing elbows with musicians as they're coming up through the ranks, and I'm not going to name drop, so I'll just turn it back to you.
Okay. Well, I know Steve, NFG, met Ozzy, and yeah, if he comes on, I'll I'll let him explain. But anyways, very good, Mac. Anything else to add?
I guess a quick dip into the ham radio side. Band conditions not horrible today. Uniquely, I had a better copy on a gentleman working 20 meters from France. a Pota operator. Then I had from a QSO with a young lady that was working out of Montana. So imagine that. Across the ocean, well, I guess the gray line has some effect, but I guess his local time would have been 1 a.m. or something like that. Yeah, they're 6 hours ahead. So nice to fill the log with some new parks. If they're in Europe, that's an additional bonus. Use it a twofer. And of course, our favorite local here, well, one of our favorites, VE3YOA, was at another park that I've never worked in, as far as being a hunter, down towards Lake Erie. So he just finished up at a couple of minutes before 8, and new park for my log as well. So we're plodding away day by day, park by park. It's a long way to the next interval, but we'll get there bit by bit. Other than that, thanks for doing this one, Chuck. I'm along for the ride until it's pumpkin time.
Okay, very good, very good. And I'd also like to ask anyone that's on the YouTube stream if they have ever met anyone famous, either a person or a group. It doesn't matter, but if they're famous to you, then yeah, please share with us in the YouTube and or put something in the comments there down below. Okay, so that clears my list. Let's see who else is out there would like to check in to the Amateur Radio Exchange Group. My name is Chuck, and my call sign is Victor Alpha 3 Charlie Juliet Zulu. Please come now.
Victor Echo 3 Delta Julia Zulu.
Victor Echo 3 Delta Juliet Zulu. Huey, come on in.
Good evening, Chuck. How are you doing today?
Hey, good evening, Huey. Doing not too bad, not too bad. Went for a short walk today. Cashed in my scratch tickets. Got a couple of bucks in my pocket, so I'm happy.
Nice.
Yeah, so I saw Kevin pull up there with his scooter earlier today. Have you been anywhere? And the question of the night, Huey, have you met anyone famous?
Yes, I have. I met Richard Dreyfuss. I met Steven Seagal, DMX,
Oh,
NWA, Akon, Shaggy, Rayvon, Sean Paul, Justin Bieber, and Pitbull.
the Beebs and Pitbull. Right on, right on. How did you meet those people?
It was funny. I'll make it real fast. I don't remember. Remember about in 2000, there was like a big thing at Wonderland. It was like a radio station doing like a big summer jam there.
No, I was busy raising a very young girl, my daughter. I don't remember that.
There was a summer jam there in 2000, 2001. I was wearing my security shirt there, and I'm a big guy, right? I went there and went to the concert, and all these kids just rushing. There was thousands of kids rushing in, and all the security couldn't do their job. So I'm yelling at all the kids, pushing them back with all my weight in there, like, wow. And the guy goes, oh my God, you do a better job than my guys. So he says to me, he goes, oh, do you want a job for the rest of the day? And I go, what? And he goes, I want you to be the head of my security with the stage there. I'm okay, no problem. So I was in front of the stage, and I met Akon. I met Pitbull there, and I met Justin Bieber. That's the first time I seen him perform on stage, and he started crying. He was just like a kid back then. And that's when I met Pitbull and all that, and I didn't even know who he was, really.
Yeah, yeah. Pitbull, Miami. Yeah, very good, very good. Okay. So a very young Beeb, Beebs and Pitbull when he was probably getting very popular then, I think, eh? Pitbull?
Yeah,
Yeah, I met Steven Seagal when he was making his movie downtown, Action Wounds. I met Richard Dreyfuss at Sam's Bar. He was in there with that other guy, that tall, skinny guy. He played another villain in another movie, another TV show. I forget his name. I met those guys there. I got pictures of them there. I met Shaggy the artist with Ray Vaughan 3 times at their concert. I got pictures of meeting NWA in Brantford. And pictures of Akon and Sean Paul at Club 77.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Well, Huey, that's fabulous. Good to hear. Thanks for sharing. What else is new? Anything radio-wise?
No, just doing a thing radio still, just programming. I'm waiting for that new one to come out, TH750. I'm thinking about getting that instead of the Icon 5200.
Which radio?
The TH750. The tri-band is the reason why I want to get it, because it has the 220 band on it.
Oh, okay. I see. All right, Huey, very good. And I will hopefully be getting a switch soon, and I'll be able to use my big antenna for the rad tel there, and not have to pull coax out in and out all the time. So that'll be handy. All right, Huey. Anything else?
How that is it, buddy? How you liking your red tail? You loving it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I got some email from some guys saying, "Oh, I saw you on my DMR and my repeater and yada. Tell me how you like it. It's new and this and that." I think it was VA3GF or something. And anyways, yeah, people people are seeing me key up on their DMR there. It's interesting.
Yep, he's out in Grimsby area. Yeah, he's hooked up to, he has 2 channels hooked up to Broadmaster, I think, Canada wide and worldwide, I think. Yeah, see, I told you, totally different world, buddy. Well, welcome to DMR.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm kind of glad that I waited, Huey, and of course, I've been doing some research on it here and there over the years, but I'm glad I finally pulled the trigger and got one from you there, Huey. It's working fine. Thanks again. Okay. Anything else before I move on?
You take care and have a good night, buddy. And like you said, I told you you love it. I bugged you for the longest time. And you're like, oh, no, 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 no. But I know I changed your mind.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, salut, Guy. Guy has joined us on the YouTube stream, and Tony P9F has joined us also. He asked what kind of radio this is, and if you look at the screen at the very top, you'll see some red lettering. It'll say Yazoo, and on the far right, FTX-1. So that's what we're using tonight. It's a great SDR transceiver. I am so happy, um, and I'm not in the least bit worried. Uh, that I paid too much for it. It was well worth it. Very advanced rig, and I still have to learn how to use all of it, or not learn it, but to use all the different features. It's great. I have to do a firmware upgrade if I want to use the Wires X though, because there is a Wires X button, but they didn't enable it in the software. But apparently there's a firmware update that enables that, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so again, my list is cleared. The question of the evening: have you met anyone famous? And that goes for you guys on YouTube. Let me know in the chat. And with that, let's see who else is out there would like to check into the AREG net. This is VA3CJZ.
Did you say firmware update?
Yeah, that's why I put my Yaesu 857 back in line, and the faceplate is off and right next to uh, the big radio here. And Mac, I have to do all the firmware updates before my uh, warranty expires. So better to do it before than after. Roger?
Yeah, say a little prayer, light a couple of candles, press the button.
And read the instructions over and over as you're doing it. Make sure you're doing the right thing the right way, and everything should be fine. Mac, we'll have to wait and see. If I come on one day and I'm sounding sad, you'll know why.
All right, I'm gonna put you in my prayer calendar there, Chuck. Oh man, I just remember the heartache you went through when you bricked it before. Oh my God, I don't even know how you can say firmware update without cringing.
Oh, trust me, I know, I know. I only had it for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I said, oh, I'll do the firmware update. Brick. Oh, man. All right. So if there's no one else checking in or any comments or questions, let's have a look at the contestcalendar.com page. And first, we've got the SARTG Worldwide RIDI contest. And then we have the Russian District Award contest for CW and sideband. And that's for 10 meters all the way up to 160. So 10, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160. Next, we've got the ARRL 10 gigahertz and up. I don't know how many of you have 10 gigahertz capabilities, but there's a 48-hour contest for the ARRL for that. Next, we've got the Keyman's Club of Japan contest, and that's for CW only. 6 meters, 10, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160. The SARL Youth QSO Party, it's only on for a couple of hours. 3 hours to be, oh no, 1 hour for 40 meters on sideband. So is that South America or South Africa? The SARL Youth QSO Party. All right. We've got the North American QSO Party for sideband, and that's on 1800 Zulu on August 15th to 0559 Zulu, or might as well say 0600 Zulu, August 16th. Sideband only. 10 meters, 15, 20, 40, 80, and 160. Next, we've got the Charlie Victor Alpha CVA DX contest. I don't know who that's from. It is a CW contest, and that is 10 meters up to 160. And finally, we have an Indonesian contest, and it's worldwide. The YB Bikasi Merdeka contest. It's on for 24 hours, CW and sideband, 10 meters, 15, 20, 40, and 80. Now, there are a bunch of other tiny, short contests, but if you want to know more, just open up your web browser, type in contestcalendar.com, and click on the 8-day button at the top left of the page, and you'll see all the contests that are coming up. And so, with that, is there anyone here that has any announcements that they would like to make, or any questions, comments, or new check ins for tonight's AREG? Please come now. All right, that means I think we might start some trivia. What time is it? 8:35. Sure. Okay. Oh, I see Guy has uh, replied on the YouTube stream that he's met Alexei Yain from the Ottawa Senators. Oh, very nice. Very good. Thanks for sharing that, Guy. Excellent. All right. So let me open up here. Which one are we going to start with? Which one do I like? All right. You guys got your thinking caps on? But before I do that, once again, anyone out there wishing to check in, please come now. All right, let's start off the tonight's trivia portion of the net, and let's start with what fictional island was Jurassic Park located on? What fictional island was Jurassic Park located on? What? No one's watched Jurassic Park? Oh, there we go. Matt has an answer, but that one was from the other newer uh, uh, Jurassic movies. This is the original Jurassic Park Island. Which one was it? It was Isla something. Anyone else? Isla Nublar. Isla Nublar. Nublar. That's it. All right, here's another fastest animal question. What's the fastest land animal over long distances? The fastest land animal over long distances. We covered that once before. It is the pronghorn antelope. It can probably outrun a cheetah because it can run longer. Cats are known for very quick speed, but for short distances. I saw a documentary once on television, and they showed these women out in Australia. They were women that lived out in the bush, I guess. They were chasing these cats through the desert on foot, and the cats got eventually got tired, and these women ended up catching these cats. I'm not going to tell you what they did with them over the air, but you can guess. So all right. There's one you guys might know. What is the smallest prime number?
The smallest prime number should be 1.
Um, really? I'm not sure. I don't know uh, that it is a prime number, but the answer is 2. That's what I have. All right, moving on. What's the longest running film franchise? You guys will be surprised. Oh, there we go. Wade has responded here. A prime is a whole number greater than 1. So there you go, Matt. All right, what's the longest running film franchise? The answer is Godzilla. Godzilla is the longest running film franchise. Nice try there, Guy, with King Kong. I'm surprised no one even attempted to guess that. Wow, what's going on, guys? All right, what's the longest mountain range in the world? What's it called?
Is it the Ural Mountains in Asia?
Actually, it is the Andes. The Andes is the longest mountain range. What is that? Through Chile or yeah, Peru? Yeah, the Andes. Oh, looks like Wade got it. He was a little late there. I don't know what kind of delay there is on the stream. There shouldn't be much. I put ultra low latency on, so there you go. All right. What sport is known as, quote, the beautiful game, unquote? The sport known as the beautiful game is apparently soccer. Larry got that. Way to go, Larry. No, we might get some different answers on here, but what's the largest internal organ in the human body? There we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Guy got it right. It's the liver. All right. Okay. The German flag, the American flag, the French flag, and Moroccan flag all have which color in common?
Red.
Yeah, I guess they could have added Canada to that one, but they didn't. Very good, Mac and Larry. Oh, what is the term for a word that is the same forwards and backwards? What is the term for a word that is the same forwards and backwards?
Palindrome.
I've never even heard of that word until I started doing trivia. And where did you guys learn this?
Well, I gotta say my only excuse is I'm old.
Okay. Old. Yeah, well, so am I. I've just never heard of it.
Thrill. What would be an example of it?
The band name for the girls that sing Mamma Mia, it's ABBA, and if you reverse it, it's ABBA. So that's a
Yeah.
palindrome.
Anything else there, Larry?
And just Wade just put something in there too. His daughter's name is Hannah, so it's spelled backwards the same way as it is forward. So okay, interesting. Anyways, I might as well do a check-in, an official check-in now. So thanks for picking me up, and I'll just listen along here to the trivia.
All right, Larry. Very good then. I will add you to the log right away. With that, let's see if there's anyone else with who would like to check in or has a question or comment. Please come now.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Delta Victor.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Kilo Zulu.
Okay, two more there. We've got CDV and CKZ. Just thought I'd let you guys know we have a question for everyone this evening. Have you ever met anyone famous? So let's bring in Cal, VA3CDV.
Thank you, Chuck, and thank you for doing the net. Hello to everybody on frequency. Anyone famous? I guess the most famous person I've had lunch with is Jeb Bush,
Yeah.
The president's brother. I guess he was governor of Florida at one point and was running for president. Anyways, I had lunch with him.
Oh, yeah? Where?
Toronto, and I have pictures as well. I think I put some on my Facebook page at one point.
Did you take a selfie with him?
Well, of course. And at the time, it was interesting because he was thinking about running for president and didn't know if he was going to yet. So I asked him. I said, "So are you going to run?" And he said, "The only way I'll run is if it's with joy." So that was his answer. And he was a lot of other little stories I can tell about that lunch that are quite interesting, but perhaps another time.
Okay, very good. Interesting. Thanks for sharing, Cal. So, what else is new and exciting with you?
Well, since you asked, I'm running for Ward 10 councillor out here. And so I'll be part of this upcoming election, and I'm doing everything that goes along with that. And when they say running for election, it's actually quite an accurate way of describing it, because from the minute you register to the minute the election takes place, it feels like you're running off your feet. So, but I'll enjoy it. It's going to be fun, and you'll probably hear more about it in the paper as the election gets closer.
Oh, very good. Congratulations, Cal. Where's Ward 10?
So the boundary starts at Grays Road in Stony Creek, goes just a little bit past 50, then it goes to the water and to Ridge Road. So it's expanded over the years. It used to be smaller than that, but now it's quite a large ward.
Okay, very good. Well, good luck, Cal, and yeah, keep us posted on how things are going. And thanks for sharing that. Anything else to add, Cal?
No, that's about it. Once I get the website up, and next time I hear you guys on the radio, I will tell you what the website address is, and if you guys want, you can take a look and learn a little bit more about why I'm doing this.
Okay, very good then. All right, look forward to that. Well, thanks for checking in, Cal, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And so with that, let's move over and say hi to Jesus. VA3, Charlie Kilo Zulu. Chris, come on in.
Hi, Chuck, and everybody else on the net tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Excuse me for a moment. Had a frog down there. I have to get him out. Your question, have I ever met anybody famous? No, I have never had that misfortune, I'm afraid. I appreciate the question, though. I'll just be carrying on and listening to the trivia for the balance of the evening, I hope here. Okay, I'll pass it back to you, Chuck. Over.
All right, Chris. Never had the misfortune. Yeah. Well, YouTube is telling me that if I want to engage people a little more, I should do things like ask questions like that for the group, and it helps with participation. So thanks for sharing. Chris, anything else?
No, that's about it. I haven't been on for a while. Summer is busy time for me, and all the grandkids being home from school and so on. So it's not an awful lot of time that I get a chance to get on the box here, but got a chance tonight. The Blue Jays are playing another game, so they seem to be doing okay. So I'll just keep listening to you here for a while, and hopefully they can win another game. Back to you, Chuck. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, very good. I know they were doing well there for a while. Um, and before that they were doing horrible. So best of luck to them. All right, thanks, Chris. We'll clear with VA3 CKZ. And let's see who else is out there would like to check in to tonight's AREG net. Please come now. All right, heading back to some trivia. Let me see. Maybe I can switch to a different trivia here. Yeah, I got another one in line. Uh, all right. So if a volcano hasn't erupted but isn't considered extinct, scientists classify it as what? If a volcano hasn't erupted but it isn't considered extinct, scientists classify it as what?
Semi-dormant.
Well, actually, the answer is dormant only. So Mac, we'll give you a half of a slice of the pie, and Wade gets a slice, Larry gets one, Matt gets one. Yeah, very good, guys. All right. Who was the first American woman to travel to space? Ride, Sally, ride. That's right. Wade, you beat me to it. I was singing in my head, Ride, Sally, ride. Nice song, too. You got to listen to it if you haven't already. All right. What's the highest peak in Asia? And the answer is Mount Everest. Okay. What famous Greek warrior died because he took an arrow to the heel?
Achilles.
That's funny. And therein lies the spunk behind Jeff's stand-up comedy routine. It wasn't Achilles, but I kill you.
Oh, very good. Yeah, that is the correct answer. Very good. Achilles. All right. Paper invented by Egyptians was called blank. Paper invented by Egyptians was called what?
Papyrus.
Absolutely. Papyrus is the correct answer. Mac, Wade, and Guy jumped in there, got it right. Very good. All right. Reservoirs underground that hold fresh water are called what?
Cistern first.
Mac got it right. Aquifers. Who was the other one? The other person who jumped in there? Someone said cisterns.
Oh, me, VA3BT.
Ah, nice try, Albert. Yeah, aquifers. All right. What? Okay, what is PT on the periodic table? That's a funny question right there. Uh, what is large P, small t on the periodic table?
Let's go with plutonium.
Someone tried to get in there quite scratchy. Can anyone relay? All right, the correct answer is platinum. Wade finally got that right. That's the correct answer. All right. Oh, how many times did Ross get divorced in Friends? I didn't know he got divorced at all. How many times did Ross get divorced in Friends?
Twice, but it's a guess.
3 times.
3 times a lady. Yes, 3 is the correct answer. Way to go, Albert. Who else? Or Wade got that right. And yeah, nice try though, Cal. Uh, which professional baseball player was teamed up with the Looney Tunes in Space Jam?
Jordan.
Absolutely, Jordan. That is the correct answer. Very good, Albert. Ooh, I don't know how old this trivia is, but how many Major League Baseball teams are there?
Too many.
Yeah, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I stopped watching hockey. So the correct answer is 30 teams. I don't know if there's any more than that now, but yeah, 30. Uh, oh, we did. Okay. Oh, we did this. Okay, hang on a second here. If you settled out west in the U.S., you could keep the land you settled. This was part of the what? If you settled out west in the U.S., we're talking probably years ago now, you could keep the land you settled in. This was part of the blank. The Homestead Act. The Homestead Act, if you went out west, they would give you land. Yeah, because they wanted people to move west, right? Okay. How many hearts does an octopus have?
8.
No, I think it's got 8 brains. It's got 3 hearts. Larry got that right.
That's a whole lot of love.
Oh God, they got such easy ones here. Who's known as the king of rock and roll?
Me, Elvis.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Hey, where's that Richard guy? VA3VJC, you there?
He's in Bells. I just woke up. Believe it or not, be going in to relax. I did. Too much.
Ah, okay. Very good. I was wondering why you weren't answering any questions. And I see Wade, Guy, and Larry all got that right. Of course. Uh, oh, where is Harvard University located specifically?
Cambridge, Boston.
United States.
Well, actually, it's Cambridge, Massachusetts. So you're close there, Cal. So, yep, Cambridge, Massachusetts. All right.
Yeah, it was a state.
Yeah. That's very close. All right. So, what natural wonder is located on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe? What natural wonder is located on the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe? I I think it's known as the tallest waterfall. That's a hint, guys. Victoria Falls is the correct answer. No one even tried. Okay, here's an easy one. What is a group of lions called?
A pride, but they're not multicolored, thank goodness.
Oh God, every time I go down Main Street and cross over that rainbow on the street in front of City Hall, or yeah. Uh, Anyways, that's all I got to say. All right. Between 200 and 300 million years ago, all continents were together as a single continent known as what?
Pangea.
And there we have it. Pangea is the correct answer. Richard got that right, and so did Wade. Way to go. Oh, what is the name of the spaceship in Alien, the movie? What is the name of the spaceship in Alien?
No, no, no. It's a weird name.
What did you say, Richard?
Nascosi and Nascono. I don't know. It's a weird name. Oh, damn. I've seen it. It's the only time I can see it, but I can't say it.
Yeah, you're close, Richard. It's called a Nostromo. It starts with an N, so you're the closest one to the right answer, the Nostromo. Gosh, I've been watching some of the Alien movies recently, over again. I love those things. All right, next. Which U.S. state is known as the Sunshine State?
Florida. Oh, no, that's orange, is it? I don't know.
All right, I heard Richard. Who else was in there?
It was me. I said Florida.
Congratulations, that is correct. Florida is known as the Sunshine State. What do they call California? Do you know what their nickname is?
Sunshine.
Temporary.
The No Shine State.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes, sir.
I'm switching from my base. I'm going to go to my portable, so I'll probably not be participating because I won't be able to make the repeater very well, but I will be listening. So anyways, thanks for doing this, and I'll continue just listening in. It's Cal, VA3CDV.
What repeater?
Okay, Cal. What repeater is that? We are on 146.430. No repeater here in Hamilton, but hey, you're welcome to try, Cal, if you like. You don't have to, but hey, thank you so much for checking in and sticking around and playing a little bit with us. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I forgot this is simplex. I haven't been on for a while. Anyways, sometimes I'm able to get it, but I'll try.
All right, very good, Cal. And hey, when does the race start?
I'm already running. It's already started.
All right, good luck, my friend. I'm sure you do very well. All right. What popular beverage is made by fermenting apples?
Cider.
Oh, I'll take a side of cider, please. Absolutely correct. And Wade, Larry, and Matt got that right.
I'll have a black and tan.
Okay. Coming up. All right, here we go again. What was the first toy advertised on television?
Slinky.
You always say that.
It's a potato.
They didn't advertise it as a deployable portable antenna.
Oh, dear. All right. No, it's not the Slinky. It's Mr. Potato Head. And Matt joined us finally, and he's settled in, and he also got the answer correct. Very good. Ooh, what country is known as the Emerald Isle?
Ireland. And I'll have that black and tan now.
Okay, here you go. I gotta get me a sound effect that has ice cubes rattling in a glass.
Oh, there's no ice in the black and tan. That's Guinness over cider.
Ah, I know, but when, I'm on the radio and the sound is, anyways. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
If you have the sound of somebody tapping a keg, that in itself would be awesome.
A what with a keg?
Tapping a keg.
Oh, tapping. Okay, yeah, yeah, that'd be nice. All right, very good. Okay, let's see who knows this one now. What is the largest species of shark?
Oh, what's that big one? The Greenland shark? Is that the biggest?
One that doesn't hurt you.
Whale shark.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner, ding, ding, ding. Albert got that one right. It is, in fact, the whale shark. Very good, Albert. Megalodon. Matt wrote Megalodon. Very good. Nice try. I should have specified alive. Okay. All right. Let me take a pause and see if there's anyone out there that has any questions, comments, or would like to check into this net. Please come now.
VE3, Sierra Mike November.
VE3 Sierra Mike November. Matt, come on in.
I think there was one there before me, Chuck.
Oh yeah, didn't hear him. Who else is out there? Come now.
Steve's in there, NFG.
Okay, 3 NFG. Just on the portable, Chuck, getting out of work.
All right, just got you breaking my squelch now. Very, very scratchy, Steve, but I got you. I got you now. I will add you to the log, and I'm sure you'll get stronger as you get home. So yeah, it's 9:09 p.m. Steve's on his way home. Very good, Steve.
Yeah, okay. I'll recheck in before the end of the net there, Chuck. Thanks.
All right, buddy. Yeah, you're sounding great now. It's just when you first checked in there, it was a little rough. But you're full quieting now, and yeah, you're in the log. Very good, Steve. Drive safe.
All right, thanks, buddy. Thanks for doing it. We'll be listening. V8 3 NFG.
All right, Steve. Let's bring in Matt next. VE3 Sierra Mike November.
on the net and on the stream. Finally settled down by the radio and looking forward to the show tonight. I'll keep it short and sweet so we can carry on.
All right, welcome to the big show. So Matt has transitioned from the mobile and now is at the home base, settled in. Very good, Matt. All right, anyone else out there wishing to check into the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, please come now. Anyone is welcome.
VA3 RFI mobile.
VA3 RFI Mobile. Geez, that sounds like a familiar call. I think that's Dale. Come on in, Dale.
That's me. This is my first key up here, and I'm just testing out a cheap little Baofeng. It was all that I could pick up right now, but if you can hear me, Chuck, I'm just on the edge of the escarpment right by your place.
Oh, yes, sir, Dale. I've got you coming in here at 20 over. Mind you, I do have the receive amp on, but your Bofang, like a lot of other people, is the first radio. And so, congratulations on being the first key up, and it's on the AREG net. Very, very good, Dale. Congrats, buddy. Come on back.
Thanks very much, Chuck. I'm happy that you can hear me. I'm sure the rest of the net, being simplex, can probably not hear me very well since I can't hear them very well, but eventually I'll work up to something a little bit better. But the Baofeng is exactly as people describe. It's great that I don't have to worry about breaking it out here on the trail.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yeah, I still have my first Bofang here. It's somewhere on my desk here, and yeah, nothing wrong with that. Well, let's see who can hear Dale. Who can hear Dale?
VE3LBI, a little bit low, but I can pick him up.
Oh, there you go, Larry. Gotcha. What's your location, Larry? So he has a reference.
East Hamilton Mountain, Dale. Up by Mohawk and Upper Ottawa area, Dale.
Did you hear him, Dale? Did you hear Larry?
No, sorry, Chuck. I'm just hearing you.
Just hearing me. All right. Well, Larry says he's, struggling to hear you, but he could pick you out. So, anyways, congrats, Dale. Your first key up is with me, VA3CJZ. If you have a logbook, you should put it in your logbook. Do you have one set up yet?
I hadn't even got to thinking about that yet, but I'm going to do that right now in just a very basic form in a notepad, and then I'll figure out the correct format when I get back home.
All right, Dale. Well, it looks like you put your information in on QRZ because when I put your name in my log, your name came up and where you are. Well, Hamilton. So you could go to QRZ and you could enter it there to start, or like you said, just on paper. But congrats, buddy. This is the beginning of a very fun hobby. Way to go.
Hey, Chuck.
I'll pass it back to you, and I apologize if I get this wrong. I think it's yours first, VA3CJZ. This is VA3RFI.
Okay, VA3RFI, VA3CJZ. You got it right. And we got a comment in there. Hang on. Go ahead, Albert.
Yeah, Chuck, VA3B2 here. I've got Dale here at the Garth and Mohawk area at about 5S units there.
Ah, there you go. Dale, can you hear Albert?
No, sir.
I'm the only station that Bofang can hear. Oh my goodness. All right, very good then. Well, you said you are on the edge of the escarpment there. Don't fall off. And again, congrats, Dale. Way to go.
Thanks
Chuck, VA3CJZ, VA3RFI.
All right, you are in the log, sir. And that is one of the main reasons why I stream the net on YouTube. Because this is a simplex net, not everybody can hear everyone else. And so it's a great tool. If you're just tuning in, type in VA3CJZ in the YouTube search and then click on the live button. You can follow along with us there. All right, anyone else out there wishing to check into the AREG net, please come now. All right, I guess we'll continue on with a little bit more trivia. Okay, one other angle here. Let's show this angle for now. All right, let's go back to it. Oh, what color did the blue M&M replace? Before the blue M&M, what was the color that blue replaced? No one? No one has a guess? There's only a few colors, but the answer is tan. They had, I don't remember tan M&Ms, but apparently that's the answer. Yeah. Okay. What is the cocoon caterpillars make for themselves called?
Is that the chrysalis?
Oh, yeah, you guys are close. It is
Bruh.
chrysalis. Yeah, chrysalis, no T. So very good, Mac and Wade got that right. Uh, the Baja Men sang a song, wondering who let the blank out.
Who let the cats out?
The gas.
That's correct. You are all correct. uh, hey, what is the primary ingredient in traditional Japanese sake? Sake.
Rice, fermented rice.
Oh, that must smell nice, eh? That's absolutely right. Rice is the correct answer. And Wade and Larry also got that right. Very good.
Like dirty socks.
All right. I'm not here. You can help me pronounce this word, Mac. Ganache?
Oh, come on. Albert, help him out here.
Nachi?
I don't speak Japanese.
No. It's not ganache. Gnocchi. Come on. He's talking about the Italian potato pasta.
Did you forget I'm a pork chop? I'm not Italian.
Oh, come on. Hands across the borders there, lad.
Geez. All right. It's spelled Gnocchi. All right. So the question is, nachi is made from what?
Flour and potatoes. Yeah. Gnocchi.
Oh, gnocchi. Oh, okay. Got it. So, yeah, the correct answer is potatoes. Potatoes. Take your pick.
And I don't really like that stuff.
It takes a special hand to make it so that it doesn't turn out heavy. If you get the light ones with a nice light cream sauce, they're really wonderful. Or finished in a bacon grease. I know it sounds weird, but yum.
Okay. Do you know where Geez, hang on. What the hell? What are those things? Geez, I can't think of this food. I was wondering who originally made it. Uh, yeah, Jesus, I love them. I eat them all the time. You can buy them stuffed with bacon or potato or cheese. Little Jesus. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Pierogies. That's right. Pierogies. Who makes those?
The Polacks.
Originated in Poland.
All right. Thank you, Mac and Albert, the Polacks. Archie Bunker is back. All right. Let's see now. Very good. Thanks for helping me out with that one. It just came into my head. Okay. Which disease is known as the silent killer? It starts with the word hyper something.
Hypertension?
Hypertension is also known as the silent killer. Yeah. Yeah, very good, Albert. All right, let's see how many different answers. Oh, Wade and Guy got that right. Very good, very good. Uh, who invented the World Wide Web? Give me a name.
Charlotte.
Starts with the letter T.
Tim the Toolman.
That's right. Oh, sorry, wrong Tim. That's it. Tim Berners-Lee. Wade finally got his fingers going there. It's correct. Not Al Gore. Yeah, exactly. Al Gore, for years, he said he had invented the World Wide Web. Yeah, what a joke that was. All right, what's the capital of Iowa? Des Moines. Des Moines, Iowa is the capital. All right, we're going to do one more. Then I do want to go through on this day in history. And so, one final question. Uh, how many zeros are behind a 1 in a Google or Google? Googol. How many zeros are behind a 1 in a Google?
Let's go a million.
I don't even know what a Google is, but yeah, the answer is 100. I don't want to end the trivia on that. That was a lame one. All right. This this one is a nice easy one. Uh, how many cups are in a quart?
4.
Albert knows his quarts. That's correct. Wade also got that right. So we'll put a pin in it here, August 12, 2026. All right, so we'll remember that for next week. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me for the trivia portion of the net. And before we go to On This Day in History, um, let's see if there's anyone else out there wishing to check into the AREG net. We're at week 1,717 weeks for the AREG, coming up on 33 years in September. Anyone, anywhere who would like to check in, please come now. All right, I got to do one one more that's right below the one I just asked. Which leafy green is also known as rocket? What leafy green is also known as rocket? Arugula. Arugula is the correct answer. All right, I'm done. I have to move on. I don't have on this day ready yet. Let me find it. Where is it on this day? Where is it? Ah, there it is. On this day, 286. Okay, here we go with on this day, week 286. And we start with birthdays. What famous people were born on this day? Well, let's start off with the year 1801. John Cadbury. He was a British Quaker and businessman who founded the Cadbury Chocolate Company, and he was born in Birmingham, England, and he passed away in 1889. Cecil B. DeMille was born in 1881. He was an American filmmaker of the silent and sound eras. He's responsible for the Ten Commandment movie, Samson and Delilah, and The Greatest Show on Earth. And he was born in Massachusetts, died in 1959. Wow. Okay, we go to the year 1888 and we have Willem Vogt, Vogt. I know I'm not saying it right. It's probably Vogt. He's a Dutch radio pioneer, and he is the first major Dutch radio broadcaster, Avro, AVRO. And of course, he was born in the Netherlands, died in 1973. Norris McWhirter, born in 1925. He's a British author and also the co-founder of the Guinness Book of Records. Born in England. He died in 2004. Mark Knopfler was born on this day, 1949, an English singer-songwriter and guitarist with Dire Straits. You might know the songs The Walk of Life or The Sultans of Swing. Born in Glasgow, Scotland. Happy birthday, Mark Knopfler. Yeah, it wasn't Ben-Hur. It was the Ten Commandments there, Guy. Uh, All right, born on this day, 1963, Sir Mix-a-Lot. His real name is Anthony Ray. He's an American rapper, and you might remember that song, Baby Got Back. What was that movie? Charlie's Angels, where, what's her name there, did her little shaky butt dance. Baby Got Back. All right. You thought it was what? Yeah, she's got a big butt. That's right. All right, next we've got Haley Wickenheiser, born in 1978. She's a Canadian ice hockey player and has 4 Olympic gold medals for Canada. And she was born in Saskatchewan. Happy birthday, Haley. And that's it for birthdays. Next, we're going to move on for who died today in history. But let's see if we have any questions, comments, or any check ins from anyone. Please come now. All right. Who did die today in history on August 12th? Well, first we go to the year 1900, and I have James Edward Keeler. He's an American astronomer who's responsible for discovering the rings of Saturn. Dies at the age of 42. All right, next we have John Philip Holland, born on this day died on this day in 1914. And he was an Irish engineer and father of the modern submarine. John Philip Holland. He was 73, but his birth date is disputed. It says he was born in 1841, but that's disputed. But his date of death is not disputed. All right, next we've got the inventor of stainless steel. Born in 1948, Harry Brearley, Brealey, an English inventor of stainless steel. He dies at the age of 71. Ian Fleming passed away in 1964 on this day. He was a British naval intelligence officer and author of the James Bond novels, and also Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I didn't know that. Dies of heart disease at the age of 56. When I was living at home still with my father, my father had gotten me a bunch of books, and a bunch of them were the Ian Fleming James Bond paperback novels. I think I had all of them. So they were very good reads. So they do say that James Bond in the movies is kind of based on Ian Fleming himself. He was a ladies' man, had some money, he was a British naval intelligence officer. It all fits. Henry Fonda died on this day in 1982. He's an American stage and screen actor. He did the movies, well, they have here, anyways, Mr. Roberts, 12 Angry Men, and On Golden Pond. Although Henry Fonda made many, many movies, he made westerns too. Dies of heart disease at the age of 77. William Shockley. Does that ring a bell? William Shockley died on this day in 1989, and he's an American physicist who helped invent the transistor. He won the Nobel in 1956 for that, and he was also known for his racist eugenics views. Dies of prostate cancer at the age of 79. Jean Drapeau, Canadian politician and mayor of Montreal from 1954 to 57, then from 1960 to 1986. He died in 1999. Jean Drapeau, very popular mayor of Montreal. He was 83 when he died. All right, another inventor died in 2004, Godfrey Hounsfield, an English electrical engineer and inventor of the CT scan. Won the 1979 Nobel for that, for physiology and or medicine. Dies at the age of 84. Geez, these guys are all living long lives. I hope I make it that long. Merv Griffin is next, who died on this day in 2007. Merv Griffin was an American television host and game show creator. Dies at the age of 82. I remember watching his daytime show back in, oh Jesus, way back. All right, this is my next guy here is Les Paul. Les Paul died in 2009, but his real last name is not Paul, it's Paul's Fuss. Polsfuss. Les Paul was an American guitarist, songwriter, and inventor. He created the solid body electric guitar. The most famous is the Gibson Les Paul guitar. He was 94 when he died in 2009. I used to have a copy of the Gibson Les Paul guitar. I loved it. All right, finally on my list, last I should say on my list is Lauren Bacall. Died on this day in 2014. An American actress and singer named the 20th greatest female star of classic Hollywood cinema. Dies of a stroke at the age of 89 back in 2014. So, who are you asking about how old was who there, Guy? You talking about Les Paul or Lauren Bacall? Les Paul died at the age of 94 and Bacall was 89. There you go, Bacall. Okay, so that's it for famous people dying on this day. Before we move on to events, famous events on this day, any check-ins for the net or any comments or questions, please come now. All right, today in history, three conjunction of Venus. Oh, it doesn't have. Oh, three conjunction of Venus and Jupiter on August 12th. Oh, there's no three. I think it's just conjunction of Venus and Jupiter on August 12th, 3 BC. There you go. In the year 3 BC, a popular theory for the biblical Star of Bethlehem, when Venus and Jupiter were in conjunction. All right, next. In 1851, American inventor Isaac Singer patents his famous sewing machine. 1851. Next, we've got Thomas Edison's phonograph. In 1877, on this day, to his amazement, Thomas Edison records himself reciting Mary Had a Little Lamb on his newly completed cylinder phonograph, a device that records sound onto tinfoil cylinders. On this day, 1888, Bertha, Big Bertha, the wife of inventor Carl Benz, makes her first motor tour. I'm assuming that's from Carl Benz's first car. Gotta let the wife have a spin. 20 years later, in 1908, the Ford Motor Company builds its first Model T car, which Henry Ford himself tests on a hunting trip to Wisconsin and northern Michigan. Well, of course, you got to ride the first car. All right. Next, we've got Bird's Eye patents quick freezing. The year is 1930, and Clarence Birdseye, that's his last name, is granted a patent for a method for quick freezing food. They even have the U.S. patent number here. Okay, August 12th, 1943 is the alleged date of the first Philadelphia experiment test on the United States Navy ship, the USS Eldridge. The Philadelphia experiment was not just a movie, it was a real thing. People, the ship did disappear, and when it reappeared, there were men halfway embedded into the steel of the ship. Scary stuff. And I believe Tesla was also involved with that. They used his coils, I think. All right, in 1945, on this day, August 12th, Emperor Hirohito of Japan informs the imperial family that he has decided to surrender. Now, if you didn't know, uh, on August 6th, the atomic bomb was dropped on Japan, And then the second one was on August 9th. So 3 days later, he says, okay, no more bombs. I give. All right, the year is 1950, and we have the first international game by an NFL team. The New York Giants beat the CFL's Ottawa Roughriders in a 20-6 at Ottawa's Lansdowne Park Stadium. I have very fond memories of Lansdowne Park. They used to have the X there, and Guy and his brother and myself would all go and hop the fence and sneak into the X and spend the day and all our money there. Fond memories. Right, Guy? All right. Minimum wage is raised. In 1955, U.S. President Eisenhower raises minimum wage from 75 cents an hour to $1 an hour. Ooh. Guess what, guys? My first job, I was paid $1.50 an hour. $1.50 an hour. I worked at a motel, helping to clean the rooms, mow the lawn, uh, clear snow, things like that. $1.50. Yeah, big, big. Hey, I was, how old was I? 15? I think I was 15. And then I became a Mr. Dickie D man. Yes, sir. I used to ride those three-wheel bicycles uphill all day long to sell ice cream. Yes. Okay, moving on. In 1960, Echo 1, the first communications satellite, is launched by NASA. Echo 1. All right. In 1966, the Beatles hold a press conference at the Astor Tower Hotel in Chicago, Illinois, and John Lennon apologizes for his, quote, more popular than Jesus, quote, remark. Uh, they got so much flack about saying that they were more popular than Jesus, or Lennon said that, so he apologized. All right, 1977. Or sorry, 1972 was the day, August 12th, that was the last American combat ground troops leaving Vietnam. On this day, 1972, I was 12 years old. Imagine if I was 6 years older, I would have been eligible to go fight in Nam. All right. Uh, in 1977, on this day, the Space Shuttle Enterprise makes its first atmospheric test flight. Was that the one that was piggybacking on top of a 747 airliner? You guys remember that? Yeah, it was the Enterprise space shuttle. Yeah, I remember. 1977. All right, next we've got the IBM computer, personal computer. On this day in 1981, Don Estridge unveils the company's first personal computer, the IBM PC, at New York's Waldorf Astoria Hotel, priced at $1,565 US, with a huge 16 kilobytes of RAM, helping bring computing to the masses. 16 kilobytes, not gigabytes. Oh my. All right. On this day in 1981, creditors vote to support Greyhound bus reorganization plan. Yeah, it was a sad day when they took away Greyhound in Toronto. I used to travel by Greyhound all over North America. All right, last, last, but not least, Whitey Bulger is found guilty on this day in 2013. Whitey Bulger was an American organized crime boss who was found guilty on 31 of 32 racketeering and firearms counts and is found to have been involved in 11 murders. I forget where he was. I think he was in Florida or something. And he had stacks of money buried behind his drywall. They found tons of money. Of course, Whitey Bulger was I think he was the Irish uh, gangster. So that's it for On This Day in History. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, researching it and telling it back to you folks. And with that, it's now time to start the 7-3 round. But before we do that, do we have any check-ins for tonight's AREG net or any questions or comments? Please come now.
Alpha 3, Mike Hotel Victor.
Hey, there he is. That must be another one who is just coming home from work. VA3, Mike Hotel Victor, Mark.
Evening, Chuck, and all on the AREG. That's affirmative, my friend. Just got home, and I guess who I got bouncing around on the end of the leash, so just wanted to give you a beam for the pod, Chuck. Thanks for doing it. Thanks for the magic of YouTube. I can review. Back to you, Chuck.
Okay, Mark, absolutely. Welcome home from work. And you're walking the little poochie. Okay, very good. Thanks for your check-in, Mark. Hey, quickly, have you ever met anyone famous?
Well, from my man, when I worked at the airport, I ran into a lot of celebrities. Coming and going when they were on tour, you know, Tom Jones. I saw Springsteen. I saw a lot of sports teams, and I saw Guns N' Roses and a whole bunch of them. I saw the Hart Sisters crossing the ramp one night about 4 in the morning. I shook Tom Jones's hand, but that was the closest I'd say to Matt.
Ooh, you shook Tom Jones' hand. All right, very good. Well, thanks for sharing. Hey, you know what? I forgot to mention one earlier. I've been so blessed to meet so many famous people. Uh, Back in 1977 or 78, I had the pleasure of shaking hands with Paul Stanley from Kiss. And back then, it was one of the very few times that Kiss was out in public without makeup. They had just finished a concert in Ottawa, but their plane was snowed in. They weren't allowed to take off, so they decided to kill some time and go watch a movie. And I happened to be a movie theater usher at the time at a cinema off of Bank Street in Ottawa. And three of the four members from Kiss showed up. Unfortunately, Gene Simmons was the one that was missing. And then by the time the movie was over, I knew they were where they were sitting, and I went to them and said, "Listen, don't go out the same way that the rest of the people are going out. Why don't you come with me, and I'll have you come out from behind the screen here." And so I helped them avoid the crowds. And Paul Stanley came up to me and shook my hand while they were carrying Ace Frehley out. He was just zonked, drugged, stoned, whatever. He couldn't walk, so they had to carry him out. And Paul Stanley was so nice. And yeah. Anyways, Mark, I'll let you carry on. Thanks for checking in.
That's a cool story. Thanks for doing it, Chuck. 73.
All right, 7-3. Go pick up that dog poop. All right. Anyone else out there wishing to check in or any comments or questions, please come now. All right. Well, guess who's first on my list? And that's Matt, VE3 Sierra Mike November.
All right.
Chuck. Great net as usual. Sorry I wasn't able to participate more, but I did hear the whole lot from start to end, so that was great.
All right.
7-3 to everyone on the net. Take care, stay hydrated, and have a good time. VE3SMN.
All right. Very good, Matt. And I recognize the comment that Wade said about when Brantford dropped Greyhound. He used to commute into Hamilton on the Hound. Yeah, that sucked. All right, next is North End Richard, if he's still awake. VA3 VJC.
Yeah, I'm still in here. Actually, I did fall asleep a few times, so but I'm here for the exit. And I'm going to go back in the house, warm up my coffee, and see it all again next Wednesday, 7-3.
All right, Richard, take care, my friend. Always nice to hear you. And you know, I do try and monitor this frequency throughout the week. I may hear you, I may not, but I usually try and listen. Next, let's bring in VA3 NCA. Wade.
VA3CJZ, VA3NCA. Yeah, thanks for doing it as always there, Chuck. I neglected to answer your question back at my first log on there, first check in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you called them, famous or anything, but back in around 92, I want to say it was 92, I was in student housing, or student rental anyways, just over the bridge, the 403 bridge there on King Street and going into Westdale. And we sublet it to Clara Hughes. Clara Hughes is the cyclist, and turned out she ended up going speed skating in the Olympics, and she won a bunch of medals. And she subletted from us in our student rental there one summer while she was here doing some of her training for the Olympics that was coming up in the next few years after that. And that was around the time when she was training on Sydenham Hill, and that's why that's also called Clara's Climb. So I don't know if you can call that famous. The only other one I was thinking about is way back in the day in the 80s when I was back living in Newmarket. There was a studio in town, and they did music lessons, and I was there for music lessons. And they were also the studio where Glass Tiger, if you remember Alan Frew and Glass Tiger, they would practice in that studio. So periodically we'd get to sit in and listen to them. So again, these are B-level favorites, but there you go. Back to you there, Chuck. VA3CJZ, VA3NCA.
Okay, Wade. That counts. That counts for sure. Um, just not a lot, not many people would recognize that person, right? So, but no, that counts. Very good, Wade. Well, thank you so much for joining us once again and participating. So, you have a great rest of the week and cycle safe.
Yeah, thanks there, Chuck. Thanks, and 7-3.
All right, 7-3. Next on my list is Albert. If he's still awake, VA3 Bravo Tango.
Barely. Just about nodded off a few times there. But anyways, Chuck, thanks for doing it and thanks for being there. 7-3, I'll have a good night. VA3BT.
Okay, Albert, nighty night. Thanks a bunch, buddy. Take care. Well, you'll have to drop by one day and have coffee with me, eh?
Yes, sir. One of these days. I might even have a cheer for you.
Okay. Well, you don't have to bring a chair, Albert. Just bring yourself and spend a few minutes there and we'll chit chat. Take care, buddy. Next is Mac, who's also wanting to go to bed. VA3 IMW.
Thanks much, Chuck. Great night tonight, and yes, we're approaching the pumpkin hour. Well, I was going to say watermelon. Don't forget to check in with me tomorrow night on 446-125 at 7 p.m. for the simplex edition of the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net. And other than that, I forgot to mention, I had the pleasure of actually meeting the auspicious 706. Now there is a legend in his own mind.
706. That's right. He was famous there for a while.
That he was, for all the wrong reasons. Anyways, thanks much, Charles. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for doing it.
All right. Yeah. Just ask any trucker who drove through Hamilton who 706 is and see their reply. Thanks, Mac. All right. Who's next? We got, we got Dale, if he's still around. Victor Alpha 3, Romeo Fox India, Dale.
Hey, Chuck. Thanks very much for doing the net. It was an absolute pleasure to be able to join the net with you tonight. I appreciate it very much and really enjoyed the On This Day portion and, of course, the trivia. Thanks very much, Chuck, and 7-3s to all on net, VA3 RFI.
Okay, Dale, again, congratulations. And if throughout the week you have a question or anything, and I happen to be listening on this frequency, by all means, uh, feel free to call me here. And also, you should put in the frequency for the VE3 ZOE repeater, where we have our 7 p.m. nets throughout the week. And to get into the ZOE repeater, put in 443.075 and then engage the plus sign, the positive. Once you see a little plus sign next to the 443075 on your Bofang, you should be able to key up that repeater. You should try that this evening there. See if you can get in there. I'm sure you will with your Bofang because you're on the escarpment. You should hit that no problem. So again, 443.075 and and put in the positive offset. Okay, Dale, thank you so much, and have a great rest of the evening. I'd like to say thanks to Alvaro. I did not recognize you officially. I'm so sorry. Alvaro, KB2, Uniform Echo Whiskey from Las Vegas, Nevada. Alvaro, muchas gracias, my friend, and thank you. And Eddie, too. He's probably gone to work now. Juliet 3 Fox November Mike from Japan. Such a pleasure to have people all over the world tuning in on the YouTube stream. It's awesome. Next, we've got my neighbor, VE3 Delta Juliet Zulu, VE3 DJZ. VE3 LBI. Larry, I got you before you're taking your dog out, right?
Absolutely. Yep, we got a few minutes yet. By the way, how you making out with yours? Is she coming around?
Oh, yeah. She's starting to coming around now to me. And she's letting me pet her and give her treats, and so we're still having some issues with her diarrhea. Her nerves, I think, are causing it, and she's doing it in the basement here, so we have to address that. But I don't want to be scolding her, so I'm gonna have the wife. The wife is pretty much the primary person she goes to. And so I have my wife show her the poop and tell her not to poop in the house. But I think also I've been giving her some wet dog food along with her hard food. So we need to adjust the amount that I give her to prevent that. So tonight I didn't give her any wet food, just hard kibble. But yeah, she's coming along slowly and won't be long now. It'll be, she won't be so nervous.
Oh, excellent. That's very good, Chuck. I wondered about that. So Okay, nothing to report really. I'll give you a call sometime around 9 o'clock in the morning, and after we drop off our grandson downtown there. So, and talk to you then. All right. Thanks for doing it. And anybody interested, Friday night on the ZOE repeater, 8 o'clock, the ZOE Reg 2. Again, has a plus offset, no tone required. And again, at 8 o'clock Friday night. And Mac will be live streaming that on YouTube. Look up VA3IMW Live.
All right, very good, Larry. That's right. On Friday, we have the ZOE Friday Night Rag Chew, or the Friday night, or yeah, anyways. Uh, thanks, Larry. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. And yes, please give me a call or text. Call would be better. All right, next, let's see if Cal is still around. VA3 Charlie Delta Victor. How about Chris? VA3 CKZ. How about Steve? VA3 NFG.
Very good, Chuck. Good net there. At least I caught the second half of it. 7-3 to all, and we'll catch up with you next time. Thanks again, Chuck. VA3 NFG.
All right, Steve. Maybe we'll catch you on the Radtel. Take care, buddy. And next we have last on my list is Mark, VA3 MHV. Are you done picking up the dog poop?
That's a Roger, Chuck. Just got back into the old apartment door. Thanks for doing it. 73, one and all.
Okay, Mark. Thank you for checking in, my friend. Take care. Have a great rest of the week. And so before I close this net, do we have any last minute check-ins for tonight's AREG net? Please come now.
B3 Bravo Kilowatt.
Number 16, VE3 Bravo Kilowatt. Rick, come on in.
Yeah, I tried to check in before, but I must have been on the wrong frequency. So anyway, I've been listening along to the whole thing. Good job, Chuck. No problem at all. And yeah, I still haven't found that kilowatt 8 mic, Lima mic SDR. I haven't found it there. The eyesight's not as good as it used to be. And anyway, so if you can find that, that's apparently a good one to listen to. And I'll probably be doing that tomorrow on the Transprovincial Net. So anyway, are you going to be streaming there, or?
Tomorrow, yes, my schedule will be free between 3 and 4. And so I got something around 1 o'clock, just a phone call appointment. So no biggie. I will be streaming your net, Rick, on 7.100, the Transprovincial Net, from 3 to 4 p.m. tomorrow. No problem there. Just remember, folks, if you want to tune in on YouTube and listen to the net, just type in VA3CJZ and click on the live button at 3 o'clock. You'll find us there. Thanks for checking in, Rick. Hey, my question for tonight for everyone was, have you met anyone famous?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, well, you worked at Royal Canot. My father worked there for some time as a bartender, and he met all kinds of people, but that was back in the day, so I don't know. Anyway, myself, I went, picked up a shovel from the Royal Canot in the 70s, and, you know, I went to the Toronto airport, and who did I get to sit with the whole time? Was Lincoln Alexander. What a nice guy. Anyway, yeah, I showed real interest in why I was going to Montreal. I had to go to Montreal, of course, and I think he was on his way to Ottawa. But anyway, we sat and shot the breeze the whole time. So that's one famous person I met, and I was really
Yeah.
impressed. So that's it for me there, and thanks for doing it there, Chuck. VA3 CJZ from V3BK.
Okay, Rick. Well, thank you for sharing and thanks for checking in, my friend. Always a pleasure. And so, with that, anyone else out there wishing to check in, any last minute check ins for the Amateur Radio Exchange Group, please come now. All right. As I mentioned earlier, we've got 16 check ins for tonight's AREG on, excuse me. And everyone in the YouTube stream had a call sign tonight. So that was excellent. And again, congratulations to Dale, VA3 RFI. And so welcome to the hobby. So I look forward to doing this all again for you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, this is VA3 CJZ Chuck in Hamilton, Ontario, saying 7-3 for now. And remember, be safe and be kind to one another. So long.
Question.
Yes, sir.
VA3 RFI, where's he located? Because I could hear him clear as a bell.
Well, he said he's somewhere on the edge of the escarpment there, Rick.
Oh, that's why it's probably read over my head. Anyway, he was coming in like full scale here, so I never
Oh,
did
yeah.
key up to see if he could hear me, but I was thinking that maybe he had his squelch turned up too high or something that he couldn't hear them other guys. Oh well, okay, 7-3, B3BK.
Like a lot of us, Rick, he's starting off with the old tried and true Bofang handheld radio. So, yeah, I could hear him also just booming in here. Oh well, maybe next time you can try him. Okay, so with that, I'll say 7-3 again. VA3 CJZ.
7-3.